Life is a battlefield. For some, it's in the literal sense, and for others, in the mental. Every day is a fight. Every minute is a fight. Every second is a fight. I fight for my future. When the tears fall or the rage boils, I pick up the pieces and move forward. That's why when I see a character like Boji, who has dealt a hand that most people would turn and fold with, I see true strength. Boji was born deaf, mute, and physically inept. He lived in the dark, never actively communicating his thoughts and feelings to others. Constantly in the shadow of his father and brother, he was only seen for his weaknesses and never recognized, taunted, and ridiculed. And yet, he carries forward with a smile on his face. The only person who understood him was his mother, and Boji had to witness her die before his very eyes. His father, the king of the realm, and the root cause of Boji's difficulties, neglected and forgot about him. His father made the ultimate sacrifice on Boji's life, making a deal with the devil for strength and power at the cost of Boji's potential. Inside, he is broken, and outside, he is wailing, but no one can hear him. He's insecure, he's hard on himself. He will even go to the extent of physically and brutally punishing himself. But if there's one thing Boji never did, it was giving up the battle to urge forward and chase his dream. And that's why his destiny is to be the greatest king to ever live. Boji has broken me. Ironically, that same sadness that Boji endured inspired others to be courageous. Boji has a heart of gold. He is kind and empathetic, undeniably selfless and generous. Boji is someone who will consider others even at the cost of himself. Many individuals would view it as counterintuitive in a world like Ranking of Kings where power might reign as absolute. But it is that same mentality that allowed him to make his first friend, Kage, the first person to support and believe in Boji outwardly. When Kage recognizes the potential that exists in Boji, his true talent shines just like his heart. People can do anything if they have someone who believes in them. Boji couldn't hear, Boji couldn't speak, and so his greatest strength became his observational prowess and his speed. He worked on what he could do, becoming a master in his right. It inspired others to believe in him, and in turn, Boji began to believe in himself. It is weird how these things work, but the message in Boji's struggle is never to give up the fight on the battlefield. Trials and tribulations may hinder your progress. The rain may fall and the sun may never shine. But if you can struggle forward, you will reach a better place.